Hello and welcome to my weekend cigar. I'm Gary Corbin. This weekend I had a chance to smoke the La Gloria Cubana 8th Street 2023. This is the second in the 8th Street series with a new size. I'll have more details for you shortly, but first let's get to the stats. The Gloria Cubana 8th Street is made at El Titán de Bronze in Little Havana, Miami, Florida. It's rolled to a 6.5 by 48 Corona Grande, and I'm going to put that strength at full. All right, the wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro over a Nicaraguan binder with Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. And you will find the La Gloria Cubana 8th Street in boxes of 10 cigars. There you go. And you will also find them in singles at Famous Smoke Shop, the internet's #1 source for great cigar deals. Okay, let's get to the origin story on this cigar. Now, this La Gloria Cubana 8th Street, we'll call it the 2023, is the second collaboration between STG's Justin Andrews and the El Titán de Bronze factory in Little Havana, Miami, which I just told you about. Okay, now the first 8th Street cigar was a Toro that was released in October of 2022. Now that cigar had a dark blue color scheme, while the Corona Grande has an orange and blue pastel color scheme, very Miami-ish, of course. Now, it was a pleasure to work with Sandy Cobas and her team to blend a new expression of La Gloria Cubana 8th Street, said Justin Andrews. We stayed true to the classic La Gloria profile and replicated a Cubanesque smoking experience by way of the cigar's size. Now, the El Titán de Bronze owner, Sandy Cobas, said, "This second 8th Street cigar allows us in some small way to continue honoring the Cuban expatriate cigar rollers who practice their craft in Miami, most especially at El Titán de Bronze, and who are committed to keeping the traditions of the homeland alive." All right, next up, my La Gloria Cubana 8th Street experience, but please keep in mind that your experience may be different. All right, now starting with the wrapper, it's very even in color, and it's embossed a little bit with a few veins, here and there, and offering a sweet hay aroma. My samples were rolled firmly and the triple seam cap cut perfectly. The pre-light draw was just right with a mostly nutty flavor. Now, once lit, the smoke was salty, nutty, and sweet right out of the gate with this peppery finish that sort of calmed down by the first inch. Now, baking spices began to pop up at that point too. The mouthfeel was very creamy, it was smooth and mellow, while the body and strength were somewhere around, I guess they were around medium at that point. Now, moving on, woody and nutty elements continued with a lightly spicy finish. Now, the cigar also developed this tart and sweet flavor, but it never got sugary sweet. And I also picked up a nice floral aroma too. Now, farther along, more flavors were revealed, including leather, roasted coffee beans, and as to that tartness, I was thinking something around like lemongrass, okay? It was very lemony. Now, the flavors switched up often, but the smoke remained well balanced. Retrohales were smooth through my nose and also had kind of a nutty flavor. At the midpoint, the body felt like medium, but the strength kicked up to medium plus. Woody notes seemed to dominate here as some sweet tobacco managed to squeak through. Now, I was starting to really appreciate the complexity of this blend. Then, in the final inches, the cigar maintained its smoothness and medium body, but it had stealthily become full in strength. Now, more about that in my final thoughts, which are up next. All right, now as I've said in several La Gloria reviews, I've been very impressed with the blends that La Gloria Cubana has released during the past several years. And the La Gloria Cubana 8th Street 2023 is another fine example in what's this is really more of a luxury class cigar. Okay, now overall, I loved its nutty and tart and spicy character and how the flavors frequently shift around like a virtual shell game. And Justin and Sandy went with the 6.5 by 48 format to what they called replicate a Cubanesque smoking experience. And I admit that this Corona Grande does have a fair amount of that, not to mention some well-hidden strength. It also pays to let it breathe between draws for a minute or two and let those flavors caramelize. And as it turns out, the Gloria Cubana 8th Street 2023 was just about perfect, okay? So I'm really looking forward to my next one, and there you have it. Remember, you'll find the La Gloria Cubana 8th Street 2023 and the many other fine La Gloria Cubana cigars at famous-smoke.com. For more cigar reviews, advice, and news, follow us at cigaradvisor.com and on all of the popular social media channels. Hey, if you like this video, please check like and share it with your cigar smoking friends. For My Weekend Cigar, I'm Gary Korb, and thanks for watching.